ஈஹா தூக்கம் வருது நைட்டு தூங்காம. Dun 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 dun. விஷ்ணு அப்பப்போ மேப்ல போய் பாருங்க, இண்டெக்ஸ்ல பாருங்க, ஏதாவது ஒயிட் கலர் மிஷின் எதனா வருதான்னு பாருங்க. ஒயிட் கலர் மிஷின் வந்ததுன்னா அதை முடிச்சிருங்க எப்படியாவது. அதை ஃபர்ஸ்ட் முடிச்சுட்டு அப்புறமேட்டு எல்லோ முடிங்க.
அது
அதெல்லாம் தான் மிஸ்ஸபிள் ஆகும். அதெல்லாம் தான் மிஸ்ஸபிள் ஆகும்.
ஒரு வெள்ளை கட்சி மட்டும்
Hey there, partner. You interested in a little friendly competition? You a shooting man? I've been looking for a challenge and I ain't found one yet. What'd you say?
We'll find out.
Good. Whoever shoots the most bottles wins, okay? All right, stand alongside me. As soon as you pull your weapon and aim, we let... Okay, go.
Maybe you were just outgunned.
I ain't happy with that, not one bit. What do you say we raise the stakes a little?
You're on.
Well, that's what I like to hear. How about this? You shoot 4 birds out of the sky before me. We'll call it a day. All right, rules are simple. We're doing first to 4. You can count to 4, I hope. Stand close. As soon as you... Your corners, huh?
மெமோரியல் கட்டுறானுங்களாம்மா. கட்டி முடிக்க சோத்துல உங்க பேர் இருக்கும் வந்து பாருங்க அப்படிங்கிறானுங்க.
அடாங்க.
Left side la ஒரு பாரத் பெட்ரோல் பங்க்.
Not bad, but not good enough. Maybe next time. Oh, well, you tried, but you lost. And now, you owe.
ஆமாங்க, பொன்னூர் ரோடு அந்த மெயின் ரோட்ல. எங்கேயும் அப்படியே சந்துக்கிட்டு எங்கேயும் போவாங்க.
Enjoy it while you got it.
சரிங்களா, அந்த பாரத் பெட்ரோல் பங்க் தாண்டோம்னா ஒரு பிளாக் கேட் வரும்.
Until the next round, I
பக்கத்து
suppose.
கேட் வரும். வாட்ச்மேன்லாம் டயானிக் காம்ப்ளெக்ஸ். சரிங்களா, நீங்கள் வந்துட்டு கால் பண்ணுங்க.
Taken from the rich.
திருநீங்களா யாரோ?
என்கிட்ட இருந்து ஒரு திருடன் திருடிட்டு போனா $600 போய் அடிச்சு புடுங்கி வாங்கிட்டு வந்துட்டான்.
அதுதான்.
நம்மளே ஏதாவது பெரிய திருடன் இவன் நம்ம கிட்டே திருடுறான். அதே கொடுமை.
எங்கே அந்த துணி கடையில் தானே?
செயின்ட்ல.
அதை திறந்து உள்ளே போனோடனே களவாணிட்டு அப்படியே ஓடிடுவான்.
கொடுக்குறான், அவன் கூட திருடிட்டு போகிறான், போய் பிடி அவனா அப்படிங்கிறான்.
கடைக்கார சொல்லும்.
என்ன இங்கேயும் வந்து திருடுறான் தேட்டருக்குள்ள வந்து. ஷோ போடுறியா இல்லை முட்டில சுட்டா?
Saved my hide not once, but twice.
What you want, Micah?
Nothing. Just saying thank you, brother. I can call you brother, can't I?
I think I like you even less when you're friendly.
You're the first person ever told me that.
Okay, I'll catch you later then.
Whatever you say.
I don't see things like that. I know. You see things simple and clear. Clear, but not simple.
Arthur breaks them, we fix them. That seems to be the way. Hi, Charles. Hey, Arthur. Mr. Morgan. Uncle.
ஹேர் டானிக் குடிச்சா முடி வளருது விஷ்ணு.
ஆமாயா,
குடிச்சிட்டே இருந்தா
டெய்லியும் சேர்த்து வளரும்.
அந்த கோல்டு எப்பவுமே இருக்கும்ல விஷ்ணு, இவன் பேட்ச் பண்ற வரையும்.
இருக்குயா.
Mr. Bell. Arthur.
Folks seem happy, Mr. Morgan. We have been provided for.
That we have, Reverend.
Have a fine time, sir.
How you doing, old friend? It's funny, us ending up down here. My daddy died in a field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that?
Many times.
I see I'm boring you, Arthur. Worrying me. We lost men back there. We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties.
We're thieves. In a world that don't want us no more.
We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on. We got the day. It's nice out. Old Hosea says that there's a creek around here. I reckon it's full of fish. Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in? Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good along over.
சும்மா இருக்கும்போதெல்லாம் இந்த ரேபிட் ஓடுன்னு இருக்கும்டா. எப்ப தேவை போய் பார்க்கலாம் அப்படின்னா ஒரு மணி நேரம் கிடையாது மட்டும்.
Come on then.
நேரம் ஹேவி ஒரு பைக்லாம் போட்டு
Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them. Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there. Oh, there was a us.
ரொம்ப பெரிய வீடியோவா போட்டு இதெல்லாம் பார்க்க முடியாது.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur. More Charles than me. It's like I can breathe again, thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Ah, feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived, how well we have fought, especially both of you. I hope so. But now, when things are
கேரக்டர்ல வந்து
desperate,
படம் பார்த்தா ரொம்ப
we have to
லென்த்தா
stick
ஓடுது.
with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us.
எல்லாம் பார்த்தா ரத்தம் கட்டி சுத்துருவோம்டா நாங்க.
Like where?
I got some
நீங்க
ideas,
ஸ்டார்ட்ல வச்சு
actually,
படம் எதை
but
பார்த்தீங்களா?
I need you with me,
என்னது விஷ்ணு?
not against me.
தியேட்டர்ல
Both of you. Of course.
தேட்டரில்
Now,
பார்க்கல
we
போகவே
do
இல்லை.
need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best
$50
behavior here.
50 cents
No
ஆகும்.
trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch,
$50.
we've got to be
வீல்
discreet.
மணி
Imagine
கண்ணு தெரியாது அவங்க டீம் திருடுறாங்க.
simpletons
இதுக்கு
there
நான்
must be
கோல்டு
down
எடுத்து
here.
அளவா பரவாயில்ல ஸ்டார்ட்ல வச்சு
This is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be
பிச்சை எடுத்துட்டு இருக்கான் அவங்க போய் பணம் திருடுங்கன்னு சொல்லி போட்டிருக்கானுங்க.
Nothing would give me
இன்னொன்னு
greater
இல்லைல்ல என்ன
pleasure than
பண்றது நம்ம.
No buts. Not today. We fish and we enjoy the day. Looks like law up
40.
ahead. Play it cool.
அவருங்க நல்லா மூடிட்டு நவருங்க.
Hello, gentlemen. Well, look what the cat drug in.
I seem to have gotten myself in a spot of bother.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out.
எல்லா ஊர்லயும் ஒரே கந்தா வச்சிருப்பானுங்களா?
How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country
அங்கே
you
போனீங்கன்னா
have
அங்கே ஒரு ஸ்டேபிள்
Like it
இருக்கும்
well
பாருங்க
enough.
செயின்ட் டெனிஸில்.
here. Hoagie
அதில்
McIntosh at your service.
அரேபியன் இருக்கும்.
Lee Gray.
$1000
This is my
போட்டிருப்பாங்க அதில்.
deputy Archibald McGregor.
நான் எடுத்தது தான் அந்த குண்டாளாக $5 கேட்குறான்.
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of
இங்க
running a
ஒரு லாக்கர்
gold
இருக்கு.
mine
இந்த
and
லாக்கர் ஆனா இது
investment
பண்ணி தான்
scam.
ஆகணும்.
No. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a
Locker,
magician. I know him. He's a fool. But he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur. Chase wanted man. And take Archibald with you.
That's what I signed up for.
Come on, big guy.
Prep.
We can discuss the foolish magician.
Stay with that train. Don't let them get away. Keep your guns holstered. We need them Anderson boys alive. Come on, hurry.
All right.
Come on, we're losing them.
Will you relax? We're not losing them.
Faster, come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best. Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make me. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No, did I not say that?
You said plenty. You bastard cop!
You idiot! Now get after the others, come on! The train is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance. See if you can get alongside the train.
Yeah.
Get alongside that flat carriage.
Yeah.
You think you can jump on there?
Me? Why me?
Because you ride like my grandmother.
You are something else. You cop bastard. I didn't do nothing. Ah. You bastard. Get off.
Come on! You stop them, I'll stop the train.
Stop. Come on, shitbag.
Stay on them!
Bastard. Damn bastard. Get the hell away from me.
Gonna be dead soon, partner!
பாத்தீங்களா இரு நான் வந்துடுறேங்க
ஏய் நாசமா போனவன ஷிட்
Rolling making it worse.
கல்யாணத்துக்கு குச்சா 3 ஃப்ளோர் தள்ளி கீழே குச்சிட்டு போயிட்டான்.
Get after them!
ஆனால் ராஜ் இப்போ ஒரு சில கடையோட பேக்கில் ராப் பண்ணுறோம்ல, பண்ணிட்டு போலீஸ்கிட்ட அடி வாங்கி செத்துட்டோம்னா என்ன ஆகும்? மிஸ்டர் ஆர்கேவோ
Damn bastard. Get the hell away from me.
Stay on them!
Running ain't gonna help. Just you and me now, pal.
I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train.
It's just us then, lawman. Come here. We need to bother. Let me go. Can't do that.
Try at least. Just don't kill him. I don't think I can open the door from the outside. Need some gin? Come on. I'm right out here if you need me. Hello? Is everything all right in there?
Well, I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Just about.
Bring him out here.
Deputy,
Sounded like
உங்களுக்கு
quite a
என்ன
commotion.
திமிரா இருக்கணும்?
Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
What now?
Take him in, come on. A fine job, well done. and a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. There you go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No. Oh, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Very little. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me? Sooner you get him off your horse, sooner we can get him in a cell.
வீட்டுக்குள்ள வந்தேன் அந்த புக் எடுக்கிறதுக்கு வேணும்.
Mr. Gray! We got him.
Very good. I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone sadly to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been? Around? And where you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and the Braithwaites.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, falling out, rebel gold, marrying cousins or not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where do you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents. Some
super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend Archibald.
Good. Jose.
தேவையில்லாத காரியம் பண்ணா வீட்டுக்குள்ளேயே போனோமா கடந்து சாவு.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Sure, why not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot we were talking about? I kind of like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
That's the jackass I told you about.
Yeah?
All right, gentlemen. Follow me.
All right, girl.
Yeah. So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still. And it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different pipe. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
How do you do, Where is this spot, Hosea? Timbuktu?
Not too much farther. Anyway, you two never told me properly about that business with Cornwall in Valentine. What happened there? Apart from scaring the living daylights out of Mr. Strauss.
இந்த டெட்டை ரீஸ்டோர் பண்ற மாதிரி ட்ரிங்க் எல்லாம் எந்த கடையிலயா வாங்குற மாதிரி இருக்கும்?
I didn't even have time to get paid for the sheep we rustled.
It is safe to say Mr. Cornwall
General
isn't
store,
a
general
man to let bygones be
ஜென்ரல்
bygones.
ஸ்டோர் போங்க. இந்த மிராக்கிள்
Ambushed
தான்
us in the saloon.
மெடிசன்
Came with a
மெடிசன்
lot of
அந்த
guards,
டாக்டர்
what seemed like just about every lawman
டேட் எல்லாம் எங்க
in
இருக்கு
town.
விஷ்ணு?
We've
இப்போ
had
டேட்
closer shaves.
நம்மளே இது பண்ணணும்.
ரைட் எல்லாம் நீங்க தான் ராஜ் செய்யணும்
Cornwall
எல்லாமே.
found us.
இல்ல வாங்கினா அது எங்க இருக்கும்? எங்க ஸ்டோர்
They
ஆயிருக்கும்?
found me when I was fishing with Jack, remember?
நீங்க வாங்குறதுல எங்க சாட்சல்ல இருக்கும் பாருங்க.
ஓ சாச்சல். ஓகே
But
ஓகே.
that mess is behind us now.
Yes. Jack told me you were a good teacher when you took him fishing. I said he must have you confused with someone else.
Very funny.
This is the spot. Down to the left there. Easy. I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water.
நம்ம ஆனால் பவுண்டி இருந்தாலும் சிட்டிக்குள்ள ஃப்ரீயா சுத்தலாம் இல்ல?
பார்த்தா தான் பிடிப்பாங்க. மற்றபடி ஜாலியா இருக்கும். அவன் பார்த்தா தான் உங்களுக்கு அர்த்தம். அதான் நீங்க ஜாலியா இருக்கும்.
I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on. Hold. All right.
மூணு போலீஸ் பொண்ணதுக்கே நம்ம மேல $65 பவுண்டி போட்டானுங்க.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
டாலரா சென்ட் அது.
I got a good feeling about fishing here. It's supposed to be
பவுண்டி
some
டாலர்ல தான
incredible
வரும்?
sturgeon.
சென்ட்ல தான்.
Okay, here we go.
இல்லை பவுண்டி டாலரில் தான் இருக்கு.
65 cents கொடுத்துரும்.
Let me roll. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
What about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do too. Get us a bit deeper.
நாளைக்கு ஃபோர்ட்நைட் பேட்ச் வருது. அதுக்கப்புறம் கேம் எல்லாம் இம்ப்ரூவ் ஆகுதான்னு பார்ப்போம். நாளைக்கு மத்தியானம் வருதான் அந்த பலூன்.
நான் இன்னைக்கே ஃபோர்ட் நைட் விளாட்லாம் தான் இருந்தேன். உங்களது ஆளக்கணும்
எப்படி இல்லை போனீங்களா? உள்ளே போனீங்களா?
அதான் சொன்னான் போகல நான் விளாட்லான் இருந்தேன். சரி ஆள் இருந்தால் விளாடுவோம் அப்படின்னு பார்த்தோம்.
ஆனால் அதான் யோசித்தேன். பட் அது ஃபிக்ஸ் ஆகலைன்னா போகிறதே வேஸ்ட் விஷயம். டென்ஷன் ஆகிடும் நம்மளுக்கு.
Strong with good old worm.
எனக்குமா அந்த அளவுக்கு இதாக தெரில. அது
Tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to
அந்த
catch a
அளவுக்கு இதாக
sturgeon with
தெரில.
one.
Lures it is then.
நாளைக்கு
You're
சொல்லுது.
the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten.
ஒரு சில அவுட்ஃபிட் வாங்க போது இன்க்ரீஸ் யுவர் ஹானர் டு அன்லாக் திஸ் ஐட்டம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி வருது. எதுக்குன்னு தெரியல.
Something's nibbling. Got one. Damn it, I lost him.
You got a bite there, Arthur.
Fish on the line, Arthur.
எல்லாம் சீப்பான ஐட்டமாக வச்சுருக்காங்க. நல்ல ட்ரெஸ்ஸே ஒன்றும் இல்லையே அவங்ககிட்ட.
That feels like a bite. Shit, got away.
They're nibbling. There he is. Hey, look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Mullet told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that. Hey, Hosea. Remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass. Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night. This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?" Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish. Just gotta reel him in now, Arthur.
I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he down, picks his rock back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you." He replies, "Well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is. Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed the lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons had patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes. Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
ஷாப்பிங்காக பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன் நான் உட்காந்து.
I reckon we call it a day first.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
They'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun. Thank you, boys.
இன்னும் அது பிக் ஆகிட்டே இருக்குண்ணா.
Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got
நாட்
one.
யூஸ் கண்டென்ட்டாக.
I asked that gal to give me something.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says, wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and knocked off some. I wish to God I'd passed her by. I wish to God I'd passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. 3 mariners.
Of course!
Well, we 3 poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, round, round? Shall we go dance this round, round, round? Hey, there is a bully boy, come pledge me on this round, 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 round. We care not for the martial men that do our states disdain, but we care for the merchant men that do our states maintain. To them we dance this round, round, round. To them we dance this round, round, round. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this round, 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 round.
Oh, bravo! Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks beg.
டிவி பார்க்காம உட்காந்து.
All right. I think we are gonna be okay. I know. I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I am going to take in the view.
Gonna be fine, Dutch.
Oh, that was fun today.
Chase that train. Hey. Hello, Arthur. Ah! Herr Morgan.
Herr Strauss.
How are you enjoying yourself here?
Well enough, I guess. And you?
Well, it turns out the pursuit of freedom is not a cheap business. Not for us, and not for some of the locals.
Sharking already.
I prefer to call it banking.
You ain't the one handing out the beatings.
No, but I am the one feeding the women and children in the camp. What choice do we have, Mr. Morgan?
I don't know. Well, come on then. Tell me who.
Here's the list. Refinery worker turned hunter by the name of Vinton Holmes. You'll find him up in the hills north of Strawberry. Ah, an apprentice undertaker. This one working in Rhodes. His name was Gwen Hughes.
And how many of them do you think will be able to pay?
With enough encouragement, both of them.
என்ன
ம்
திருப்பி அப்படியே க்ளோஸ் ஆயிடுச்சு அது
ஏன் என்னாச்சு என்னவா இப்போ
அந்த content could not be verified connected to the server and not
கண்டென்ட் குட் நாட் பி இதுவா ஒரு வாட்டி என் அக்கௌண்ட்டில் போயிட்டு இது பண்ணிட்டு வந்துடு ரீஸ்டோர் லைசன்ஸ் கொடுத்துட்டு வந்துடு
உன் அக்கௌண்ட்லையா
ஒரு நிமிஷம் நான் சேவ் பண்ணிக்கிறேன்
நீயே பண்ணிடா என் அக்கௌண்ட்ல
நான் பண்ண முடியாதுடா நான் அப்புறம் பண்ண முடியும் உன் அக்கௌண்ட்டில்
என்ன பண்ணேன் இப்போ
நான் பிஎஸ் விட்டு லாக் அவுட் பண்ணுறேன் என் அக்கௌண்ட்டில் நீ லாகின் பண்ணு உன் பிஎஸ் என் அக்கௌண்ட்டில் போயிட்டு ரீஸ்டோர் லைசன்ஸ் கொடு சரியா
இல்லடா இது என் அக்கௌண்ட்ல வாங்குனதுடா ரெட் டேட்
ஓ நீ உன் அக்கௌண்ட்ல வாங்குனதா இது
அப்ப நீங்க தாங்க அவரோட அக்கவுண்ட்ல போய் ரெஜிஸ்டர் பண்ணனும் சரி
எனக்கு எந்த பிரச்சனை மாட்டேங்குது உனக்கு என்ன பிரச்சனை
வரணுமே அப்படினு பார்த்தாலும்
எனக்கு தான் அந்த பிரச்சனை
இல்ல வராதுங்க வராது நீங்க இதுக்கு முன்னாடி சைன் இன் பண்ணி இருந்திருப்பீங்கல்ல
ஒரு வாட்டி இது மட்டும் பண்றா லாகின் பண்ணு
நீ லாக் அவுட் பண்ணு நான் பண்றேன்
ஓகே